Hey guys, Vera here, and today's video is on the D-Rose 8 leak. It's a pretty recent D-Rose 8 leak, and I believe this is the final version of the D-Rose 8 that will be sold to the public. It's not going to be the other prototypes that I talked about previously. This is basically the one that's going to be sold to the public, and if you haven't heard about the other prototypes, you can check that down in the link below. And yeah, you can look at the prototypes that are not going to be sold to the public. But yeah, I believe this is the final version of the D-Rose 8. This is the base model, and we also have a prime knit model, which we don't really have a good picture of, but we do know there will be a prime knit D-Rose 8. But today we're focusing on the D-Rose 8 base model, which probably will cost $140, and the prime knit model will probably cost $160. So yeah, let's go ahead and do our predicted tech spec rundown and a opinion. So the upper of the shoe consists of a screen mesh material with some fuse like overlays. We also have a pretty weird lacing system going on. It only uses one entire string for all the eyelets. I don't know if that's gonna do anything special to increase the performance of the shoe. We're just gonna have to wait and see. It is a two-piece constructed design, and the tongue itself is a mesh material. We do have a TPU heel counter that wraps around, and we have 3 stripes in the side of the shoe and the D-Rose logo on the tongue and D-Rose branding on the heel. Now the collar is a pretty unique design. The heel protrudes out just a bit. I have no idea why they did that. I don't really like that design. It just sticks out and doesn't really look good. It just looks very odd. So yeah, that's about it for the upper of the shoe. Now let's move on to the cushion, which is full length boost, and it is caged on the forefoot section. Now this is what the outsole looks like. This is what the traction is. It's just this zipper pattern wrapping around, and yeah, we also have a shank plate in the outsole. Now this shank plate looks very similar to the Crazy Light Boost 2016, and the whole boost looks like the Crazy Light Boost 2016. So I'm guessing this is reused boost midsole from the Crazy Light Boost 2016, so you're gonna get a pretty firm boost setup. So yeah, that's about it for the shoe. A high top with mesh infused overlays and a pretty firm boost setup with this type of traction pattern. So yeah, let's move on to my opinion, and let's start with the performance. So the traction pattern does not look like it's gonna perform well, and the upper of the shoe doesn't look that good, especially since the upper materials will change from colorway to colorway. We can see this blue colorway has a different material from this black and gold colorway, so that's pretty bad. I don't like it when when Adidas changes the materials from colorway to colorway. It just ruins the fit for each shoe. So yeah, that's pretty bad. I don't like that. And also it still looks pretty bulky, and the aesthetics does not look good at all. So far, the D-Rose 8 does not look like it's going to be a pretty good shoe. It's going to be actually one of the first worst D-Rose shoe we have in a long time. So yeah, that's my opinion. Tell me yours down below in the comments, and see you guys tomorrow.